Hey there, welcome to Fear Captures. This is the go-to place for all you thrill seekers who love a good dose of the mysterious and unexplained. We're here to show you the coolest and most mind-blowing camera footage we can dig up. We're talking trail cameras, security cameras, and other devices that catch crazy stuff when nobody's looking. So buckle up and let's dive into these awesome captures. Nestled high in the Balkans, at an elevation of approximately 800 meters, lies the Great Prespa Lake, a reservoir of mysteries and folklore akin to its renowned counterparts worldwide. Among its tales, one stands out: the legend of its very own aquatic enigma. In the early 2000s, astute locals captured footage of an anomalous entity traversing the lake's depths, sparking fervent speculation and debate. The vintage quality of the video adds an air of antiquity to the mystery, making definitive conclusions elusive. Some speculate that the creature in question could be a colossal catfish, while skeptics dismiss it as a cleverly orchestrated hoax. Yet there exists a faction steadfast in their belief that the lake's storied past holds kernels of truth, drawing cryptid hunters to its tranquil shores in search of answers. For aficionados of the unknown, this enigmatic sighting fuels endless speculation and conjecture. However, one assertion remains unassailable. Whatever prowls the depths of Prespa Lake, it defies conventional explanation. The only certainty? It most certainly isn't a mere catfish. What are your thoughts on this intriguing tale from the heart of the Balkans? Prepare to be riveted by this footage. Brace yourself, as it's bound to stir up some debate. What you're about to witness is a remarkable discovery: a purported young Sasquatch found deep within the forest. The creature lies motionless, its entire body enveloped in a thick coat of hair, sprawled across the forest floor, eyes sealed shut. A closer examination reveals a curious mark adorning its face. As the camera pans along the creature's form, it unveils a swollen abdomen and stubby limbs. The sight is undeniably jarring, and if the claim holds true, it's nothing short of astonishing. Yet skepticism creeps in. Could this truly be an authentic find, or perhaps a meticulously crafted fabrication? The prospect of concrete evidence for Sasquatch, a creature shrouded in myth and mystery, tantalizes the imagination. My thoughts oscillate between awe and skepticism. What are your impressions? Get ready to feel your heart race as we dive into this spine-chilling footage. As soon as this clip surfaced, speculations ran wild. Was it a skinwalker? Perhaps. But one thing's for certain: it's utterly terrifying. Just watch how it ominously nudges the door, those razor-sharp teeth sending shivers down your spine. Can anyone decipher if this elusive creature is a wolf or a coyote? The allure of dinosaurs coexisting with modern humanity is undeniably captivating, sparking imaginations and fueling speculation. However, it's crucial to approach such notions with a healthy dose of skepticism. While science has granted us remarkable insights into prehistoric life through fossils and research, concrete evidence of contemporary dinosaur existence remains elusive. Despite the abundance of purported dinosaur sightings captured in videos and images, the vast majority are either hoaxes or imaginative tales spun for entertainment. Nevertheless, the notion of sharing our world with these colossal ancient creatures continues to ignite curiosity and fascination. Delving into this intriguing realm leads one to ponder the potential habitats of any surviving dinosaurs, with speculation ranging from aerial adaptations to deep-sea environments. Whether they soar through the skies or lurk in the ocean's depths, the idea of modern-day dinosaurs remains a tantalizing prospect that invites speculation and wonder. What are your thoughts on the possibility of dinosaurs persisting in our world today? Join the conversation and share your insights below. In a recent TikTok sensation, a user known as Old Fogey John has sent shockwaves through the app with a spine-chilling video. Venturing into the woods at night, his camera captures a mysterious figure emerging from the darkness. The eerie sighting has sparked speculation among users, with many suggesting it could be a skinwalker, a shape-shifting witch from Navajo folklore. While the video is undeniably unsettling, its authenticity remains in question. Is it a result of skillful editing, a well-timed prank, or could it truly be an encounter with a skinwalker? Regardless, Old Fogey John's encounter has ignited a fervent debate among TikTok users, fueling discussions and theories about the enigmatic sighting. Join the conversation and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's unravel this mystery together. Prepare to be captivated by another startling discovery captured by this intrepid trail cam enthusiast. Among the myriad oddities documented by his cameras, this latest find is undeniably intriguing. Behold, a figure so unsettling it could give even the bravest soul pause. It appears to be a humanoid form with the head of a pig, with ears protruding and eyes fixed eerily ahead. The creature's visage is a chilling sight to behold. Though the image is somewhat obscured, lending an air of mystique, discernible features such as a snout and what might pass for a nose and eyes add to the enigma. It's abundantly clear that this entity is unlike any natural inhabitant of the forest. The question begs, is this a manifestation of a mutant anomaly, a product of nature's bizarre experimentation, or could it possibly be a spectral entity materialized from the realm beyond? Regardless of its origin, the sheer peculiarity of this encounter is bound to leave a lasting impression. What are your thoughts on this perplexing phenomenon? Prepare to be enthralled by another spine-tingling encounter captured on trail camera. Watch as a mysterious mist-like apparition stealthily approaches a deer, intensifying the air of mystery surrounding the scene. The sudden appearance and disappearance of the mist, coupled with the deer's startled reaction, heighten the intrigue. While it's tempting to attribute the phenomenon to natural occurrences such as fog, mist, or peculiar lighting, the deer's visibly perturbed response adds an extra layer of complexity to the interpretation. It's worth noting that animals, like the deer in this footage, are often sensitive to their surroundings and can react strongly to unexpected stimuli. Interpreting this encounter may hinge on individual beliefs and perspectives. Some may be inclined to perceive it as a manifestation of the paranormal or otherworldly, while others may seek a rational explanation rooted in scientific understanding. Without additional evidence or context, unraveling the true nature of the ghostly figure remains a challenging endeavor. Nevertheless, this captivating footage serves as a compelling reminder of the mysteries that abound in the world around us. Upon first glance, this image might easily be mistaken for a close-up of an earthworm. However, a closer inspection reveals a far more formidable creature lurking within the dense foliage, the python. Masters of camouflage, these serpents pose a significant threat to unsuspecting passers-by. Recent reports of increased snake bites in this area underscore the urgency of the situation. The pythons, emboldened by their expanding territory, now venture beyond their traditional haunts, heightening the risk to human safety. Fortunately, local wildlife experts have devised a proactive solution. Deploying drones equipped with state-of-the-art thermal cameras, these aerial sentinels soar above the canopy, scanning the forest floor with precision. Their thermal imaging technology is so advanced that it not only detects the presence of large pythons, but also reveals smaller indigenous snake species, some measuring as diminutive as 18 inches in length. Armed with this invaluable intelligence, wildlife officers can swiftly and effectively mitigate the python population, thereby safeguarding the public from potential harm. By leveraging cutting-edge surveillance methods, authorities aim to maintain a delicate balance between conservation and public safety in this lush wilderness. What are your thoughts on this innovative approach to wildlife management? Prepare to witness a remarkable act of rescue captured by a bystander in a park. As the observer strolls through the tranquil surroundings, their attention is drawn to a peculiar sight: a duck submerged in water, seemingly unaware of the peril it faces. Upon closer inspection, it becomes apparent that a large toad has latched onto the duck's beak and face, threatening to engulf it entirely. In a moment of quick thinking and bravery, the observer intervenes, pulling the struggling duck and the overzealous toad to safety. The dramatic rescue unfolds as the duck swims away unharmed, and the relieved rescuer releases the frog back into its natural habitat. The encounter serves as a poignant reminder of the delicate balance of life in nature and the unpredictable interactions that occur within it. The following account hails from Aaron M., a resident of the secluded wilds of Vermont. Prepare yourself for a tale that might chill you to the bone. A photograph has surfaced from his remote trail camera, and it's nothing short of unsettling. Nestled deep within the verdant expanse of the Green Mountains, Aaron set up his camera with hopes of capturing the graceful movements of deer, or perhaps the lumbering presence of a bear. Yet, what manifested before his lens defied all expectation. A lone image emerged, shrouded in an enigmatic haze, depicting a figure that defied logic and reason. This creature, if one could even call it that, possessed a humanoid silhouette, but upon closer inspection, peculiar details emerged. Horns, delicately spiraling from its crown, hinted at a lineage steeped in ancient lore, while its gaze pierced through the veil of the photograph, as if peering directly into the soul of the observer. The motion-triggered camera, often dormant for extended periods, inexplicably captured this aberration, raising doubts about its true nature. Could it be a mere trick of light and shadow, or perhaps the elaborate ruse of a local prankster? Aaron's instincts, however, urged him to consider a more ominous possibility. Scouring through a year's worth of footage yielded no further sightings of this enigmatic being, leaving Aaron to grapple with the unsettling notion of its transient presence. Is this a cryptid, lurking on the fringes of human comprehension, or a harbinger of something far more sinister? As you delve into the obscure depths of this photograph, consider the implications it carries. The horned visage, the penetrating gaze, and the chilling absence of explanation beckon us to confront the unknown lurking within the shadows of the Green Mountains. Stay tuned for more spine-tingling accounts, for in the realm of the inexplicable, mysteries abound, waiting to be unraveled. In our next segment, a team of paranormal investigators ventures to a remote ranch after reports of inexplicable occurrences captured by trail cameras. They ponder over the sudden appearance of a wolf, seemingly materializing out of thin air. While logic dictates that the camera merely caught the creature upon entry into its view, the investigators argue otherwise. They claim the camera had already begun recording before the wolf's presence was evident. Now, here's the question. Was it a mere glitch in the camera's response time? Or are we on the brink of an encounter with something far more mysterious, a possible skinwalker, as some suggest? Prepare to have your perception of reality challenged by this spine-tingling footage captured by a drone in the twilight hours over Porterville, California. On that fateful December day in 2023, amateur drone pilot Alanis found himself thrust into a realm of the inexplicable, as his aerial reconnaissance revealed a chilling anomaly descending from the heavens. With bated breath, Alanis trained his drone's camera on the enigmatic black orb, its erratic movements defying all logic and reason. Like a spectral wraith, it danced and darted through the sky, defying comprehension and leaving viewers spellbound in its wake. Speculation runs rampant among those who dare to witness this unearthly spectacle, yet answers remain elusive, shrouded in the enigmatic veil that cloaks the unknown. Join us as we embark on a journey into the twilight zone of possibility, where every revelation begets a multitude of questions, and the boundaries of reality blur into obscurity. In the nascent days of the internet, a singular image began making its rounds across various online forums, an image that ignited a whirlwind of intrigue, fear, and bewilderment among viewers worldwide. Despite the relentless march of time, This peculiar photograph continued to resurface, captivating new audiences and reigniting fervent speculation about its eerie origins. The enigma surrounding the image was compounded by the absence of any definitive information regarding its original owner. According to legend, the photograph traces its genesis back to a raucous house party in the early 2000s, where revelers reveled in the euphoria of the moment, oblivious to the spectral presence lurking in their midst. Upon closer examination, a chilling discovery was made. Nestled subtly within the photograph's backdrop was an unidentifiable figure, its presence eluding the recollection of party attendees. Adding to the disquiet were the ethereal orbs that hovered ominously throughout the frame, their luminescence casting an otherworldly pall over the scene. Speculation ran rampant. Was this spectral intruder a harbinger of something supernatural, or merely a trick of the light captured on film? Whispers of an urban legend, recounting a tragic demise within the very walls of the house where the party unfolded, lent credence to the notion that perhaps the orbs and the ghostly figure were attempting to communicate from beyond the veil. Yet despite myriad theories and conjecture, the truth behind this enigmatic photograph remains elusive, its mystery as inscrutable as the ghostly figure it purportedly depicts. What are your thoughts on this perplexing tale of spectral intrigue? Prepare to witness the raw power of nature in all its untamed glory, as we bear witness to a riveting encounter between two titans of the wild. In a secluded lagoon, a majestic bald eagle takes to the waters in search of sustenance, unaware of the lurking peril that awaits beneath the surface. As the eagle swoops down to claim its prize, a formidable adversary emerges from the depths, the mighty alligator, a silent sentinel of the swamp. What ensues is a battle of wills and survival, as the eagle valiantly struggles to free itself from the clutches of the relentless predator. With each tense moment captured on camera, we are drawn into a primal struggle for dominance, where the laws of nature reign supreme. Though the outcome may not be as we hoped, let us heed the solemn lesson that nature imparts. In the unforgiving wilderness, victory is often tempered by the harsh reality of survival. Long before the era of creepypasta and viral TikTok ghost sightings, there existed a photograph that sent shivers down the spines of those who dared to gaze upon it. This unsettling image found its home in the shadowy corners of the online realm, its origins tracing back to a bygone era. Captured in the late 1940s, the photograph initially appears as a snapshot of matrimonial bliss, a newlywed couple radiating joy. Yet, upon closer inspection, a disquieting presence emerges from the background, its features obscured in shadow. The tale takes a sinister turn with the revelation of the photograph's discovery. Family elders, upon scrutinizing the image, were confounded by the enigmatic figure lurking within. Its presence defied explanation, casting a pall of unease over the otherwise celebratory scene. But the mystery deepens further still. In the wake of the photograph's capture, tragedy struck with chilling precision. A series of ominous events culminating in a devastating car accident claimed the lives of multiple wedding attendees. Whispers began to circulate, linking these calamities to the spectral figure haunting the photograph's background. As the years passed, the photograph continued to captivate the imagination of online denizens, its allure undiminished by the passage of time. Though the truth behind its origins remains elusive, the photograph's eerie presence persists, beckoning curious souls to delve deeper into its enigmatic depths. What do you make of this haunting tale of love and loss?
Our next submission is a rather eerie still image. There's no context provided with this image, so we have to piece together what might be happening. We could be looking at three people in elaborate costumes, or perhaps some sort of dark forest creatures. If they are human, are they just posing for a spooky photo? Or could these costumes be related to a pagan ritual, or maybe they're shamans dressed to connect with the forest's spirit? But what if they're not human at all? Could these be guardians or forest spirits? If they are, why are they revealing themselves to someone with a camera? Almost every culture has stories of forest spirits. They may go by different names in various folklores, but they share similar traits. If these beings were mere myths, why do so many ancient cultures mention them? It's challenging to make sense of this image without more information. Perhaps these figures are simply scarecrows meant to scare off animals. There are so many theories. We're eager to hear your thoughts on this intriguing image. A YouTuber named Olivia Kerala uploaded a video that's been getting lots of attention. Let's break it down. The video is shot from inside a car at night during a rainstorm. The car's driving along a wet road with the wipers going and the headlights showing the way. The rain gives everything a soft look, and all seems pretty normal. But then, out of the blue, something unusual happens. The camera pans to the right, and there's a figure on the side of the road. It looks a bit like a zombie, waving its hand towards the driver. The movement is jerky and creepy, like something from a horror movie. The video stays on this strange figure, leaving you to wonder, is this really a zombie? Or could it be a person in trouble, maybe hurt and trying to get help from passing cars? The video doesn't give us clear answers, and that's what makes it so eerie and fascinating. The figure's appearance and movements are unsettling, to say the least, and the rainy night just adds to the creepy vibe. Some might think it's a fake or a stunt for views, while others might believe they're seeing something genuinely mysterious. Now, let's turn our attention to a captivating image that circulated in online tales of mysterious creatures. Our journey takes us back to September 3rd, 2013, a day that stirred the internet with intrigue. A unique photo, shared on Facebook, stole the spotlight. This wasn't your run-of-the-mill picture. It featured an up-close view of a peculiar creature's eye. Trail cameras, discreetly placed in the depths of the forest to capture images of wildlife, occasionally attract the attention of curious animals exploring their surroundings. But what if the eye peering into this particular camera belonged to something beyond the ordinary forest dwellers? Speculations arose, suggesting a connection to the renowned creature. Bigfoot, often envisioned as a towering figure with human-like characteristics, Bigfoot is believed to reside clandestinely within the dense forests. Examining the photograph, the eye appeared somewhat human but with distinctive features. Yet in the realm of these enigmatic beings, caution is paramount, urging us not to hastily jump to conclusions. What might seem like a substantial clue can often be a mere play of light or a deceptive illusion. In this instance, an expert meticulously scrutinized the photo and drew a comparison between the eye in question and that of a pig. According to the expert's discerning eye, the conclusion was reached that the eye likely belonged to a pig rather than the elusive Bigfoot. Thus, it serves as a reminder that in the pursuit of understanding these mysteries, a discerning and measured approach is essential, lest we be led astray by In a comedic twist of nature, an osprey becomes an unwitting participant in a whimsical scene, snatching a puffer fish from the water. Now, for those unacquainted with the puffer fish, it's worth noting that this creature has a rather unconventional defense mechanism. It puffs up like a balloon. Admittedly, it doesn't require a wildlife biologist to recognize the futility of this strategy against a bird like the osprey. The fish's best hope: a swift return to the safety of the water. On a tangential note, let's divert our attention to the culinary realm. Puffer fish, believe it or not, are not only fascinating in the wild, but also delectable on the plate. Have any of you ventured into the realm of puffer fish cuisine? They've earned the moniker chicken of the sea, and once prepared, you savor them akin to a succulent chicken drumstick. Now, I know we didn't convene here for a cooking class, but if you've had the pleasure of indulging in puffer fish, I'm curious to hear about your culinary escapades. So there's this video on TikTok that's been getting a lot of attention. It seems to show a UFO gliding toward the moon. When you watch the video closely, you can catch that mind-boggling moment.
Oh my God. What did I just video? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. What was that? Oh, what was that?
The person who recorded it seems totally surprised, and it's clear they're witnessing something quite extraordinary. As the video goes on, you can see what appears to be an unidentified flying object zooming past the moon, almost like it's just taken off from its surface. And right after it passes the moon's edge, there's this strange discharge, maybe some material, coming from the moon itself. At the time of talking about this, the original video had already racked up millions of views. That got thousands of curious people commenting and trying to figure out what's going on here. The speculations are all over the place. Some folks think it might be a satellite, space junk, or even jokingly, Superman. One fascinating idea suggests it's an alien spacecraft with extraterrestrial beings inside, gliding close to the moon's surface before shooting off, leaving behind this noticeable trail. On the more skeptical side, there's a belief that this object is just a regular airplane, and the moonlight might be making its exhaust look all bright and shiny. Now, here's the kicker. Other people said they saw something pretty similar around the same time as this video. It stirred up so much discussion that the person who posted the original video felt the need to make another one. In this follow-up, they asked everyone to be respectful of each other's opinions.
Didn't mean to cause so much division. A lot of people were commenting and they're just kind of arguing amongst themselves. We don't have to fight. We don't know what it is. I think the common consensus is that it's an airplane. Okay, it's probably an airplane. The video is still super cool nonetheless. Doesn't really matter what it is.
But here's where it gets tricky. Because of some accusations and harsh criticism, with people saying the video was fake, the original poster put out a tongue-in-cheek response, admitting to making it up.
Oh my God. What did I just video? Oh my God. Oh my gosh, what was that?
So the mystery remains unsolved. Nobody can say for sure if this video really shows alleged UFO or if it's just a stunt for more views. Until we get some concrete evidence, this intriguing UFO sighting will stay one of the many unexplained mysteries of our time. What's your take on it? Take a look at this picture from a trail camera in the Oregon forest. What's that creature climbing the tree with its back to the camera? It seems to be hairless, but it doesn't look like the mange-afflicted raccoon we saw earlier. Instead, this creature has reptile-like skin on its back, much like a big monitor lizard. But its limbs are way too long, and the skin seems irritated, almost like raw chicken. We can't see its face, so we can't really figure out what it is from this angle. And if this image is real, there's no known giant reptile that should be in the Oregon woods. So, could it be someone's escaped pet? That wouldn't be the first time something like that happened. On the other hand, we've been hearing about sightings of large, unknown reptile species in the wild over the past few years. Although most of those sightings have been in the Southwest, it's possible they've expanded their territory. This strange photo popped up on Reddit, and it's been making quite a buzz. It's a picture taken on a sunny morning, showing two people, the poster's mother-in-law and her cousin. At first glance, everything seems normal. But if you look closer, you might spot something weird. There's another figure in the background, just behind the two women. This shadowy figure has long hair and seems to be wearing a flowing gown. The strange part, its face is really hard to see. The post says this figure looks a lot like the mother-in-law's deceased mother. Now, this discovery has split people's opinions. Some find it super creepy, thinking it could be a ghostly presence. Others are a bit more skeptical. They say what people are seeing might be pareidolia. If you're wondering what that word means, don't worry. It's not common. Pareidolia is when our minds see patterns or meaning in things where there really isn't any. like looking at clouds and seeing shapes, or staring at toast and thinking you see Elvis's face. Our brains like to make sense of things, even if it means seeing stuff that's not actually there. So what's your take on this mysterious figure? Is it a ghostly moment caught on camera, or just our minds playing tricks on us? Either way, it's got folks talking. There's this TikTok video claiming to have captured a real Bigfoot while someone was out hiking. In the video, you see a shadowy figure in the distance, and the person filming didn't expect to find it. When they zoom in, you see something that's part human, part ape. This thing is covered in thick, dark fur and has a broad body. What makes it even creepier? It's staring straight into the camera, like it's not happy about being filmed. Now, whether it's really Bigfoot, that's a tough call. Maybe the TikTok user stumbled upon something rare, or maybe it's something else altogether. The truth remains a mystery for now. In this intriguing video, our focus shifts to a solitary house nestled on the side. The surroundings are bathed in a gentle glow, casting an inviting aura. Initially, everything appears routine, but in a sudden twist, a substantial shadow emerges from the direction of the camera. The well-lit vicinity accentuates the stark clarity of the shadow. Almost in tandem with its appearance, an alarm blares, hinting at the possibility of an intruder. The shadow momentarily pauses when the alarm disrupts the stillness, only to resume its movement once the quiet settles back in. What captivates our attention is the sheer size of the shadow. An imposing figure with a hunched back and remarkably long arms. It maneuvers with an eerie quietness, and were it not for the alarm, its presence might have slipped by unnoticed. This prompts a compelling question. Could this enigmatic shadow be linked to a renowned cryptid?